What's good, YouTube? We back with another video today. We got that big boy 300C. Now this is the Chrysler 300 right here that's equipped with the 6.4 liter Scat Pack engine. So let's just take a look at the sticker and see what this 300C got to offer. So this one is essentially fully loaded, so it comes with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, parking sensor, everything from the rooter to the tutor is in here, including the sunroof, the dual exhaust tips, the active exhaust, the four-wheel disc brakes. This one's equipped with red brake calipers. It got Harman Kardon. I believe when you order it, it has to be fully loaded. You can see they want a markup of an extra $50K, which makes this a total of $106,794. But if you come up here and tell them that I sent you, they'll take $30,000 off that markup. Now, as you can see, looking at those rims, they're beautiful. They say it's black, but to me it looks like a more gunmetal black, so it's kind of grayish in the light. You can see those red brake calipers poking out, and they went with the black color. Just coming to the top of the car, you can see right here that dual panoramic sunroof. It just looks gorgeous. Now, something I wish they would have did was make the spoiler black, but you can see those gunmetal accents around the car. The 300C. You can also see the exhaust right there. You can see it ain't black, but it's kind of like a blackish chrome. Now, I would probably tint these taillights to kind of give it that full blacked out so it can match the tint. But let me know what y'all think down below. So this right here is the 6.4 liter V8. This is pushing out 485 horsepower. So that means this car get up and go. And trust me, I've driven it. It's insane. It's definitely worth the money, especially when you combine it with the 300, which is kind of a little bit more luxurious than the Charger and the Challenger. The only thing I will say is the extra $50K in markup makes this unicorn a little not worth it. Now, the Chrysler 300C is the luxury version, so basically this is a luxury Scat Pack. You come in here and see they got the leather SRT seats with the 300C on them, and y'all know these are the exact same seats that come in the Hellcats. So looking in the interior, you can just tell off the rip, this is definitely a lot more luxurious. You can see the carbon fiber and the black, which I think the Scat Pack should have had all along. You can see that beautiful clock that comes in there that kind of gives it that Rolls Royce look. Looking on the side of the door, you can see the Alcantara. You know, the doors are pretty much the same going into the 300s from the Challengers and the Scat Pack. The only difference between this one and the Challenger is where the door handle is. I have to just add this clip in here real quick. You can see how beautiful that dual panoramic roof is. It really just makes the car just feel 10 times better. Moving on to the back seat, you can see they got the rear heat seat controls, 2 USB ports, and then the vents for the passengers, of course. And you got Harman Kardon, so the passengers is definitely going to get a good knock. You can see they got the Alcantara in the back as well, and leather all the way back here, because you know they don't cheap out when it comes to interior. So unlocking the trunk is quite simple. You come here, you push that button, and it comes all the way up for you. You can see you get a lot of trunk space. That's one thing Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram do know how to do. They know how to give you your trunk space. So when you buy this car, you don't have to worry about grocery shopping. Do you have enough space? You do. Suitcases and all. This is definitely right here the ultimate family luxury vehicle. It's definitely more luxurious than the Scat Pack. Now, getting into the interior of the Chrysler 300C, it definitely gives me like a more tighter fit. This does feel a lot smaller than the Charger. You guys can look up the cabin size to see if I'm correct, but I'm pretty sure I am. Now, looking at the screen here, you can see we got all our different pages, of course. We got tire pressure, the 0 to 60 time, adaptive cruise control, fuel economy, trip info, audio. You know, nothing in this car is really different except for the feel and how it looks. That's pretty much it. We're sitting on a Scat Pack in a Scat Pack right now. The only difference I am noticing that you guys might notice is this right here. It says 160 miles an hour. In the Scat Pack, we getting 180. Now, I don't know if that's because this is more luxurious. Like, looking at this right here, like a dual panoramic sunroof weighs a lot. That's why they didn't put it in a Charger, in the Challengers, because it just weighs so much. Now, looking at the center screen, you kind of get the same screen that the Charger and Challenger gets once again. The SRT dashboard, climate controls, media, but it really does stand out to me. Like this blue, I don't know if you can change the colors, but it would be so nice if you could change it to like red or green. It'd be dope. I think this car is definitely a beast. And being that they gave it the Scat Pack motor, I think it just takes the Chrysler to where it always should have been, to that performance level.